is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Joel for IndyCar Timm here with the Kansas City Chiefs Daily Blitz. The regular season is over. It's time to move on and focus on those games that actually mean something. As Bo Nix leads the Broncos past the Chiefs' backups, 38-0, as Denver backs into the playoffs for the first time since the 2015 season. I'm IndyCar Timm. Welcome into FanStream Sports and the Kansas City Chiefs Daily Blitz podcast at FanStreamSports.com, the FanStream Sports mobile app, our YouTube channel, and, of course, wherever you get your podcasts. Bo Nix celebrated the end of the win and the Denver Broncos' 8-year playoff drought with a bunch of new friends. He circled in Power Field while handing out high fives to fans after he passed for 321 yards and 4 scores in a 38-0 rout of the Kansas City Chiefs' second and third string players. Congratulations, Bo. Denver buried nearly a decade's worth of futility and frustrations by returning to the postseason party for the first time since winning Super Bowl 50 following the 2015 season. The Broncos will visit Buffalo. Good luck with that. For a wild card game on Sunday after handing the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs their first shutout since December 16th, 2012 at Oakland, a city that doesn't even have a professional sports team anymore. Knicks went 26-29 while setting franchise records for completion percentage with 89.7 and the most completions to start a game with 18 in at least for the Chiefs, a completely meaningless game. But, Bo Nix, you be proud of what you did on Sunday. Having already secured the Chiefs, or the AFC's number 1 seed, and sole first-round bye in their quest for an unprecedented three-peat, Chiefs coach Andy Reid sat Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and a slew of other Kansas City starters. He did have an interesting quote here, playing the good sport, the good guy, as he said, quote, "My hat goes off to Denver. Great opportunity for them to get into the playoffs, and they did a nice job today. Sean Payton has really done a good job with that group. A positive for us is we got to play a lot of young guys. That experience is invaluable, especially against a good football team," end quote. Carson Wentz got the start at quarterback and fizzled in his first extended action since Week 18 with the Rams last year. He was 10 of 17 for 98 yards and was sacked 4 times by the league's best pass rush. The Broncos have recorded 62 sacks this year. Denver beat Kansas City for just the second time in the last 19 tries between the two teams. Nix's 4 TD passes gave him 29 for the season, second most by a rookie in NFL history, behind only Justin Herbert's 31 in 2020. It's got to be those two guys, right? He hit Marvin Mims twice, Cortland Sutton 5 times, and Devon Vell for scores. An interesting scoring opportunity for the Broncos, of course, was when Adam Troutman caught that ricochet off a couple of players in the end zone for the touchdown. That was kind of fun to watch, I guess. That extended Denver's lead 21-0. Apparently, one of those guys ran the wrong route. Was not even supposed to be there, but it ended up okay for the Broncos. That wild conclusion capped an 18-play, 89-yard drive that lasted more than 11 minutes, keeping Wentz cooling his cleats on the sideline next to Mahomes, who was decked out in a white hoodie. After Harrison Butker was wide left on a 51-yard field goal, his first miss in 18 tries at Mile High, Will Lutz gave Denver a 24-0 halftime lead by nailing a 33-yarder with 3 seconds left that came right after Nix's first incompletion of the game. The Chiefs won't play again until January 18th or 19th, meaning Mahomes, who last played on Christmas Day, and other stars who sat this one out will have at least 24 days between games. Does that hurt you or help you? I know Andy Reid's a big proponent of sitting your guys. I know why, and the league's kind of split on this. Do you sit your guys in meaningless games? Does it mean anything? Does it hurt the momentum? Does it hurt the flow? I'm kind of torn. I think some teams can handle it. Teams coached by Andy Reid can seemingly handle it. Other teams, I don't think they can. I don't think it ends up too well for other teams when your starters sit like that and they develop, it's going to be almost a month in between games for some of these guys. Again, for the Chiefs and for Andy Reid coach teams, I don't think that's an issue, but for other teams it certainly is, and that has shown to be true. So, as we embark on now a week off, we will focus on the other teams in the AFC that are playing, the teams in the division that are playing. Of course, the Chargers and the Broncos now both in the playoffs as well, while the Raiders are at home watching. But nothing meaningful really out of this game other than the rest for the guys. The score's irrelevant. Don't like that Butker missed the field goal. Now he's got to sit 3 weeks on that memory, but it is what it is. Like I said, Andy Reid coach teams, this isn't usually an issue. There was an injury. Shamari Connor got hurt in the first half. He did not return. Of course, him missing in addition to all the other guys that were already out. Pacheco, Taylor, Watson, Hardman, Karlaftis, McDuffie, Chris Jones, listed on the injury report with various issues, but they probably weren't going to play anyway. The Broncos, on the other hand, head into the playoffs as healthy as they've been all year long. So it is what it is. Get ready for the postseason. We will be paying attention to the rest of the AFC just as much as we can, and then we will, after the first round, after the playoffs, or after the wild card round, and we know who the Chiefs will be matched up. Of course, it will be the lowest remaining seed as they host at Arrowhead on either Saturday or Sunday, the 18th or the 19th. We'll come back and preview that for you, as well as talk about the matchup and all that good stuff. Make sure you find us wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe, like, share us. Until next time, boys and girls, I'm IndyCar Tim, and we'll see you.